Hello, everybody. This is Rahul Bhavsar. I am the founder and CEO of AI Xccelerate, and today I want to talk about one of the topics which I think is very important in this beginning of the year as well as in the age of AI, especially for two generations, Gen Z and Millennials. These two generations are the hardest hit and has a highest potential to turn around and survive for the next 10 years successfully with AI coming into place. So stay tuned till the end of the video so that you can get a full survival guide if you are Gen Z or Millennial in this age across the globe. It's not just for North America, it is for around the globe, same pattern. So let's get started with the topic. So, what has happened? The biggest thing which is happening for the last 2 years is millions of jobs are lost. AI is reshaping the workforce. This is not a thing which I need to back with some facts or numbers. Everybody knows this. We all have seen the number of jobs lost. US alone lost about 1.1 million jobs in 2025 alone, and I think it's the same pattern across the globe. So millions of jobs has been lost. Degrees for youngsters are no longer guaranteeing any safety or any secure path to start their career and their professional life to get started into the working stream. AI is already reshaping a lot of careers, and this is the biggest effect which we're going through at this point in time. The old playbook is no longer working. The old playbook has gone, and it's just becoming useless for a lot of generation and a lot of careers. Is this a pattern only for North America? I said no. Is this only in India? No, I'm an Indian, but yes, I see a huge impact because India is the biggest population in the world, and even 1% makes a huge difference in the actual numbers of thousands and thousands of people. But it's the same situation in Europe, same situation in Asia Pacific, probably at a different degrees of levels, but the shockwave of career is across the globe. It is going to be across the industry. It is going to be across the segments, whether it is government, enterprise, mid-size, small business, all of them are getting affected. So I started with saying two generations. This video is about the two generations, which is Gen Z and Millennials. Gen Z's problem is they can't get jobs. Millennials are getting laid off or getting replaced with AI very quickly. So we're going to talk about these two generations on what exactly is happening. Let's break it down, and we will also talk about how do we deal with this in terms of a survival, right? If you are a Gen Z, what do you do? If you are a millennial, what do you do? If you are in a tech industry, what are your options? If you are a non-tech industry, what are your options? Let's get into that. So what is the reality? The lay of reality is bad. It started in 2024, 2025. The waves are not stopping, and every year the numbers are just becoming bigger and bigger, right? The AI-driven efficiency is also going up. The AI systems, tools, platforms which could do very basic work 3 years ago, today it can replace a workforce at a scale, and that is concerning. I'm in the business of AI. I'm in the business of building AI workforce and selling, but I don't see this stopping. As much as I want to survive and make our customers do better with AI, it has a other side, a dark side, and I wanted to shed some light there so that all of you who are going through this know exactly that there is a light at the end of the tunnel also, right? So the older formula of career, as I said, no longer works. Having a good degree does not make any difference. Look at me. I am a engineering college dropout from India. It didn't affect me. I'm successful. I'm in US. I have business. I have got a very decent career growth in my thing. I'm happy with my career progress in my entire life. So, but that was me. I'm a millennial. I'm 46 years old. But that does not mean that degrees are no longer important. It's just that the formula of taking a degree and then becoming successful in the modern age is no longer practical. Becoming a specialized person, become a developer, become a doctor, become an engineer is becoming challenging because guess what? AI is coming after those specialized roles at the first place. The people who built this AI technology, AI went and cut their jobs at the core. Developers were the hardest or are the hardest hit because AI can do a fantastic development today. So all specialization, which was the formula of success and survival, is gone. Getting a stable job is gone. In the volatile geopolitical situation and capitalism, the stable jobs are no longer stable. Anybody can get a loss of jobs. I've gone through that cycles myself. And climbing the ladder also does not anymore have, there is no set vertical growth path as it was there in the past. And why these formulas failed at the first place? Why this playbook, which was good for multiple decades, just suddenly failed? AI disrupted the whole thing. AI attacked the safe jobs first, the safest jobs first. Developers, doctors, analysts, managers, middle management, entry-level jobs, all of them are gone. And this is happening because AI is becoming better at a very fast pace. Keep that in mind. Dharmesh Shah, who is the founder and CTO of HubSpot, he made a nice blog a few months back, and he said the Moore's law for semiconductor was that it doubles its capacity every 18 months, and the Moore's law for AI is 7 months. What does that mean is whatever was not possible 7 months ago, it's possible today. And that is true. The technology is evolving at such a fast pace. You just can't imagine what's going to happen in the next 7 months and the 1.5 years and 2 years from now. With AI becoming so fast, doubling its capacity every 7 months, moving at a fastest evolution in the history of humanity, it left an earthquake of career. A career earthquake happened everywhere, right? And this resulted in 3 key areas right now as we speak. It will happen more, but at least the 3 key areas. Number 1, specialized jobs. We spoke about those roles and functions and these things which affected or which is in effect or is going to affect more. Middle management, all those bureaucratic middle management jobs are getting killed. Talking about Amazon, make it Microsoft, Google, you name it, and they all are doing the same thing, right? From largest enterprises to middle-sized companies and to small companies. Entry-level jobs, same situation. Entry-level jobs are the first hit, where this is primarily the reason why the Gen Z is not finding it easy to get into corporates or job markets. So, before I proceed further, I just want to make sure that you guys don't think that I'm saying don't get a degree. Get a degree. But probably get the right degree and keep a close eye on the market. So, all those kids who are studying right now, students who are in the colleges, make sure that you don't sweat and spend too much of time thinking your GPAs are going to make your life better. Probably not. Getting a all-rounder skills is going to be the most important part, which you will find yourself in this particular decade. So, with that, all bad news, let's talk about the good news. Let's talk about the gold rush. I think the gold rush is real about the AI. And there are 2 big gold rush I want to talk today. And that should give you some enough boost, enough encouragement that everything is not bad. There is a lot of hope. You have to put a little bit more efforts as compared to the previous decades, but there is a hope for survival, and I'm sure it is something which all of us will go through. So the first gold rush is about building AI, and the second one is driving the adoption of AI. Listen to these two statements carefully. Building and driving the adoption. And we'll talk in detail about these two. So the first one, as I said, building AI. What does building AI means actually for you? It means products, tools, platforms, systems which has AI in their core and solves practical problems for businesses, people, and countries. The second one, when I said adopting, it's actually making AI work for you. There's a lot of effort required to take that technology and put it. One side we said AI takes 7 months to become double in their capacity, evolution, and those things. But guess what? The speed of adoption, speed of using it in the real time, in the real world, that is extremely slow. It's happening in 1 digits. People are taking a lot of time to figure it out. And that's not a problem. That's an opportunity for all of you guys. And we'll talk about these two for both the generations. So the first gold rush, as I said, is about building AI. This generally applies to those folks, whether it is Gen Z or it is millennials. Both of you, if you are in the tech industry, then make sure that you start pivoting into building AI products, tools, and platforms and systems. So figure out what skill gaps you need to do that. Do not resist this, guys. If you resist, you're gone. It will replace you. Please be very clear about it. Let's clarify it by 2 parts. If you are in a tech industry, for sure go and learn and be associated with building AI, products, solutions, systems, platforms, and all of those. If you are in a non-tech industry, then make sure that you know how to bring AI into the products to make your life easy and your customers' life easy. It is still building products, but for your niche industry, your specific job function, and so on. It's about building, right? So if you're in that space, then go ahead and adopt yourself into that. Bringing AI into everything is an opportunity. It's not a threat. The second gold rush is all those technology which is exploding in terms of capabilities, the chat GPTs of the world, the Geminis of the world, and all those tech and chatbots and agents and agentic AI are exploding. There is a huge gap in how do you basically take this and put it into a real business for a real benefit. And that's a big problem today. It is a huge problem. It is a huge opportunity for every one of us there. So one side, there are people who are building companies like us. We build agents, we build AI workforce, we build digital AI workers for businesses. But on the other hand, we need people who can take this digital workers and make it work within the organization. We will build, we'll train, we'll maintain it, but how to bring the harmony between the AI and a human and a team, that is a huge, huge opportunity right there. We spend a lot of time explaining how this whole thing will work rather than actually building the products, right? So if there are people within the organization who can make this faster adoption, then it's beneficial for the business, it's beneficial for us, it's good news for everybody, right? So the things which happens in the AI adoption and implementations gold rush, which is the opportunity there. business integration, bringing AI in the business, not just by technology integration, but also change management, also real world use cases. Engineer, Gen Z can learn how to build a product, as I said in the Gold Rush number 1 part. They don't know what is exactly to build. It's like they have the finest tools to create a sculpture, but unless they have a mental picture of what they want to build or the knowledge, they just can't build anything. And this is where the real world Gold Rush number 2 opportunity comes in, where real world use cases has to be built that, hey, this is how we can bring AI to solve a business problem, to solve a real world problem, right? And once you have that, building is the last part. There are a lot of people who will build it for you, but figuring out what to build is a big skill, going to be very valuable in the next 10 years. Learn how to identify those things. And that's a big gap, and that's a big opportunity for all of you. Whether you're millennial, whether you're Gen Z, both of you guys will look in a different angle, and I'll touch upon that, but it is a big opportunity. So, I spoke about 2 different industries, tech industry and non-tech industry. That's how it is easiest to group. In both tech and non-tech industry, Gen Z and millennial both have been struggling, both have been having an opportunity, and we'll deep dive into that. So let's talk about Gen Z to begin with. What are the strengths? What are the struggles? What is the strength of the Gen Z? Gen Zs have the natural benefit of fast learning. You guys understand these AI technologies, tools, and how to make it work fastest. No questions about it. You guys are tech native. You just know how to use the technology. No learning curve required. There is a learning curve, but you guys can learn it in hours than days. The struggles Gen Z has is no business exposure. There's a lot of job stress. Oh, can I get a job or not? There's a lot of stress which is controlling your thinking process, right? So if I combine these 2 things, which is your strength and struggle, you guys are struggling in finding jobs, the right pay scale, the right role. You don't have the experience. That is why people are saying, hey, you have no experience, and how can I get you a job, and so on. So this is the reality of Gen Z in today's world. The strategy is to take your weaknesses, take your strengths, and put it into the right use, right? The first thing I would do is build and lead with AI skills. Learning AI for Gen Z should become like a science subject in grade 10. Everyone has to learn it. There is no one, irrespective of the job, whether you're in tech industry, non-tech industry, whatever it is, you should know what is LLM, what is chatbot, AI chatbot, what is prompting, what is context, what is an agent, what is tools in agents, what is a knowledge base, what is memory, all of this. This is not a choice anymore. You have to get this right. Everyone has to have this basic education. So if you think that basic education is primary education, I think AI is the new primary education. If you don't have this, there's a problem. Okay? So lead with AI skills, knowledge. Learn the fundamentals as if you have to get it. If you don't pass your school, there is nothing you can do in the future effectively. Same thing. After passing school, before getting to college or while you are in the college, learn the damn skills. Get the AI fundamentals all figured out. Figure out the fundamental blocks of AI. Figure out how to use these tools, how they actually work, how they work together. What can be created with these tools? Because these are the most important fundamental things you can lead with. Again, think about it. Millennials are struggling to learn this. You guys learn it very easily, but you have to make it mandatory. Okay? The mindset shift is the second thing which you need to do, Gen Z. Stop thinking that you will get a good job and your life is going to be nice. That's gone. Unfortunately, AI is taking over. The entry-level jobs are gone. But how do you make money? You need to start thinking that the life beyond job is there. Start thinking the mind shift from jobs to agency. You don't need to work for a company all the time or to begin with. Figure out who is willing to pay a good money for what you can offer them. Back to the gold rush number one, which is building AI is one of the gold rush. You Gen Z, if you are in tech or non-tech, at least you should know all the AI tools. You should know what is vibe coding. You should know how to build a product, because it does not anymore require you to be a developer. Anybody can build it. I can build it. You can build it. Then you just need to know how to build it. What to tell the AI to build it. Which means now you can take this skill of vibe coding, building AI, and provide services to every businesses out here. Start with your mile or few kilometers radius, find 10 businesses and help them out. They will be happy to pay you some money. Guaranteed. Because they are busy running their businesses. They don't know how to deal with this AI. They don't have time. And a young person is more trusted with technology than an older one. Go build, offer it as a service. I can tell you, you will never sleep without food. You'll always have money. Develop this skill. This is what I've been doing all my years, all my life. Second, I did say go and get some customers in your 5-kilometer radius or 5-mile radius. But guess what? It is a modern world. There is no geographical boundaries holding you. You are in this modern world. You can build, provide these services anywhere in the world. Get on the internet and you can do that. YouTube is the best way to showcase what you can do. But stop that N8 and templates and these things. That's not going to work, guys. Build something useful. Build something which is practical. Build something which can be used by the customer for a real use case. Don't clickbait. Not a good practice. Deliver genuine value. That is what is going to get things done. Next, I've been stressing on Gen Z to become the builders. You don't need permissions. You don't need anybody's direction. Figure it out, guys. If you're struggling to get an expert advice, talk to bloody GPT. Talk to Perplexity. Talk to Claude. It will give you a good advice. You don't need an experienced person guiding you in the beginning. Yes, it's always great to have a mentor, but today you can talk to an AI and get that knowledge in place. Build. That's the best way to learn AI and get into the business. Build it. Okay? What to build? Very important thing, right? Are you building apps, web app, mobile app? I think yes. These apps are not going to go away soon from our life. But these apps in the AI's context has to be multimodal. AI is evolving so fast. It can do text, voice, vision, all three things combined, input and output. Get familiar with multimodal. What the heck is multimodal, and figure out what is that multimodal and start playing around with it. That is going to go a long way for you to survive in this next 10 years. Some warning for Gen Z, because I understand, I empathize that you guys have gone through COVID and a lot of things have changed. You have highest impact of devices and internet and social media. So, 3 advice. Number 1, learn how to communicate. The world does not revolve everything around online, guys. There is a real world. Get out, talk to people, learn how to communicate, learn how to sell, learn how to build relationship and rapport, because that's a skill which AI cannot take. And it will be required if you were to become a business owner or an agency owner. Okay? Second is selling skills. Don't shy away from selling. Selling is basics. Just learn how to talk and build relationship. Be honest, straightforward, and you should be able to sell. Focus on the value. Focus on what you can do for the customer. And finally, learn how to build human connections. These soft skills are the most important thing. Okay. Finally, let's move to millennials. People like me. The hard truth. All the millennials are sitting in 3 buckets. One big bucket, denial. AI cannot do anything. AI is just a gimmick. There's a hype. It'll come and it'll go. Ignoring the shift. Relaxing today. If you don't know how to use AI chatbot for your job, you're gone. You're screwed. Right? So don't be in that category. If you are, and a big chunk of millennials are in that category, by the way, unfortunately. Wake up. Wake up, guys. This is not good. This is going to come. It is a tsunami which is coming, and you don't even know that it's going to hit you so hard. So please be aware of that. Some are waiting. Some take interest, they learn, they watch, they become aware, but they don't take any action. They don't want to go and spend that $20 for using a paid ChatGPT tool and really making a good understanding of what the heck it is and how it helps us. They'll ignore it. They'll learn it, they'll ignore it. This is dangerous. Big chunk of people are sitting in that category. And there is a small subset who says, you know what, I'm going to act now. Jump in. I left my C-suite job, started AI Xccelerate. It was a risk, but I'm telling you, it was the risk which is worth it. We are building state-of-the-art technology and digital workforce for our customers, and we are going to succeed. We are building sales agents, we are building marketing agents, customer success agent, and our customers are buying. So take action. Don't just do it, just take action. I'm not saying quit the job. I'm saying take the action to learn it. Take the action to research it. Stop wasting time on Netflix and YouTube. Learn something on YouTube rather than binge watching an episode or anything. Stop doom scrolling. Use something. Use that time for learning something. Again, that was the reality of millennials. Let's talk about the advantage of millennials. You have something which AI can't replace. That is industry knowledge, business judgment, and people understanding. These 3 is difficult for AI to catch up. How do you take this and put it in the use is what we're going to talk. I know you guys are falling behind in terms of learning this tech. Get familiar, guys. It does not take a rocket science. Anybody can learn. So just take that effort, become uncomfortable, and learn the damn technology. Drop that mindset of, I have to retire. If you're 45 or you're 50, your life is not over. You have half of your life remaining, average. So, yeah, body is getting old. So what? You have to survive happily, successfully. So, what's the strategy? This employee mindset is not going to work. If you get laid off, stop being in a depression and get out and start becoming a freelancer mindset. Start becoming a consultant mindset. Become an expert topic or really a subject matter expert. Take all your experience of last 20 years. Figure it out to apply how AI is actually used in that particular function, in that particular industry, in that particular role, and become an expert of AI in that role. And what kind of expert, guys? I'm not asking you to learn coding and build apps. No. Learn how to put AI in use in your job profession, in your industry, in your job function. How it affects your business or the industry which you are in, the customers of that industry. You have to merge and marry your past experience and the new skill AI and come out to go after making AI work, which is becoming the part of the implementation, becoming the part of change management, becoming the part of adoption and training and usage. Huge opportunity. This is bigger opportunity than just building AI. AI building will be there for sure. They are going to be the next millennials. I can guarantee that. But you all will also be having an option to become millionaire if you learn how to make this damn AI work for every customer in the world. Huge opportunity. So, stop thinking, if you're a millennial, don't compete with the world on thinking you can code something. You can. I'm not saying you cannot. You can, but that's not the end of the world. Your strength is taking the industrial experience, organization experience to the real life and blending with AI skills. That is what is your competitive advantage. So the millennial gold rush is around AI adoption experts. You become the AI adoption expert of your industry, of your function. Become an expert on how to bring AI and deploy in your role. Because you have something which AI does not have, Gen Z does not have, which is experience. You have industry specific expertise blended with AI. Implementation leaders drive the change. You know how to deal with people. You know how business works. Put that with AI. Become that transformation specialist. And you will have a good job and earning for the rest of at least a decade. I can't promise beyond the decade, but next decade, yes. The real world examples, AI plus your industry. Think about AI in manufacturing plants. Think about AI in reporting and risk analysis if you're a finance person. AI workflows or assessment in healthcare, sales pipelines, selling skills of AI, and so on and so forth. There's so many things you can do. So the big picture, guys, is my advice. Who's going to win in this new era? Gen Zs, you better become the builders. Whether it is in tech industry, non-tech industry, doesn't matter. Millennials, you have to become the new translators of the old world to the new world using AI as a language. Opportunity is not just in tech industry, guys. It is in non-tech industry also, equally and bigger. So don't think that you're going to miss out if you don't know how to code if you're a Gen Z. No. You don't need to code. You just need to know how to build. Final thought. Very important thought. AI is not going to replace you. People who use AI very well are going to replace you. Think about it. 3 doors. Think about these 3 doors: builder, implementer or translator, and then observer. Do not be the observer. Choose the door of builder or implementer or translator. But don't choose the observer. Don't just sit there. Don't just sit there and learn and watch. Take some actions, guys. You have to be either a builder or an implementer. And best match is Gen Z, go in building side. If you are creative enough, millennial, go on the builder side. Gen Z needs help with your experience of industry. But your experience is going to be more suitable for creating those use cases, helping businesses implement AI. And that is the real value. So learn, adopt, evolve, and act. This is my advice. Don't fear of your career. Things may become bad, but it'll become better. Follow this path. Follow this survival guide. And I can assure you, you will thank me later. With that, thank you. I hope you like my content, my experience. Please leave your comments and thoughts in the chat, and we'll talk more.